Hi, and welcome to week one, module one of your journey to becoming a traveling retail construction superintendent. I want to start by saying thank you for joining me on this exciting path. I know it takes a lot of trust to start something new, and I'm grateful that you're allowing me to guide you through this transformation. Whether you're completely new to construction or you're transitioning into a leadership role, I am confident that this course will give you the tools, the confidence, and the clarity that you need to succeed. For those who don't know me, my name is Mike Robinson, and I've spent 22 years in the retail construction industry, 14 of those years as a contractor building stores across the country, and the last 8 years as a traveling superintendent. I am living proof that this role can lead to an incredibly rewarding life. My family and I travel full-time in our RV. We homeschool our kids, and we've even got our dog along for the ride. It's a lifestyle full of freedom, adventure, and the opportunity to work on some incredible projects. Why did I create this course? Because I've seen firsthand that the old school model of hiring superintendents no longer works for today's diverse, brilliant workforce. There's a whole new generation of leaders, many from underrepresented groups, who are often overlooked because they don't fit the traditional mold. But the truth is, this role is more about leadership, communication, and building relationships than it is about hands-on experience. And that's where you come in. Together, we're going to break down these barriers and get you ready for your future in this amazing industry. By the end of this course, you'll be ready to confidently interview for your new role as a traveling retail construction superintendent. Let's dive into Chapter 1. What is a traveling retail construction superintendent? I encourage you to follow along in your workbook. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is a traveling retail construction superintendent? At its core, your job will be to manage the on-site construction process of building or remodeling retail spaces, from grocery stores to clothing outlets and everything in between. But it's also much more than that. As a superintendent, you'll be leading teams, coordinating with subcontractors, vendors, and clients, and ensuring that the project is completed on time, within budget, and to the highest standard of quality. One of the most exciting parts of this role is the travel. You won't be stuck in the same office or location day in and day out. Instead, you'll be working on projects across different cities, possibly even across the country. Each job site will be a new adventure, and that's part of the draw for so many people in this field. But with that travel comes responsibility. You'll be the face of the project on site. Clients and stakeholders will look to you for updates, problem solving, and decision making. It's a high stakes role that requires excellent leadership, communication, and organization. We'll dive deeper into those skills in the coming weeks. But for now, I want you to start thinking about how you can step into this role with confidence. Even if you don't have years of hands-on construction experience, remember, leadership is the key here. Let's look at Chapter 2, why leadership matters more than experience. One of the biggest myths about becoming a superintendent, in my opinion, is that you need decades of construction experience to be successful. But the truth is, the most important quality for a superintendent is leadership. Think about this. Every job site has experts in their respective fields. There will be electricians, plumbers, carpenters, and more who know the technical details inside and out. Your role is to lead and manage those experts, to make sure everyone is working together efficiently and the project stays on track. Let me share a personal example. When I first became a superintendent, I didn't have all the technical knowledge that some of my crew members did, but I knew how to lead people. I focused on building relationships, making sure that my team felt heard and respected, and check this out, staying organized with project details. By being a leader, someone who could bring people together, solve problems, and communicate effectively, I was able to oversee successful projects even without being the technical expert. This is where your previous experience in leadership, whether in the construction industry or not, it becomes invaluable. Maybe you've led teams in another field. managed people in a retail setting, or even led a community organization. Those experiences have equipped you with the soft skills necessary to thrive as a superintendent. Things like decision making, empathy, problem solving, and conflict resolution are just as important, if not more so, than knowing how to operate a power tool. You'll learn the technical aspects on the job, believe me, but your ability to lead will be what sets you apart. Now let's talk about overcoming the fear of not knowing enough. I know that one of the biggest hurdles for many people considering this career, maybe even yourself, is the fear of not knowing enough about construction. It's natural to feel intimidated by the technical aspects, reading blueprints, understanding construction methods, or managing large crews. But here's the good news. You don't have to know everything right now. When I first started, I didn't have all the answers either. What I had was a willingness to learn and a strong sense of curiosity. And that's all you need. You'll learn on the job, and you'll have the support of your crew and other experts around you. Every day is an opportunity to gain more knowledge and to grow in your role. Think about it. And think about it like this. In most leadership roles, no one expects you to know everything. They expect you to make informed decisions based on the expertise of the people around you. As a superintendent, you'll rely on your subcontractors and team members for their technical knowledge. Your job is to make sure that knowledge is being used effectively to move the project forward. It's also worth noting that the construction industry is always evolving. With so many experienced superintendents retiring, there's a growing demand for new talent. Companies are actively looking for individuals who bring fresh perspectives and strong leadership qualities. People like you. They know they can teach the technical skills, but they can't always teach leadership as easily. That's why leadership will always outweigh experience in this role. So, as we wrap up week 1, module 1, I want you to reflect on everything we've covered today. You now have a clearer understanding of what a traveling retail construction superintendent does and why leadership is more important than hands-on experience and how to start overcoming that fear of not knowing enough. Remember, you're not expected to know everything right away. What matters is your ability to lead, to communicate clearly, and to work with others to achieve the project's goals. This course is designed to give you the confidence you need to step into that role and thrive. Next week, we'll dive deeper into leadership and talk about how to define your leadership style, how to build trust with your team, and how to communicate effectively in high-pressure situations. It's going to be an exciting session that helps you build on the foundation we've set today. In the meantime, take some time to reflect on your leadership experiences and how you've led others in the past, both personally and professionally. How can you apply those skills in a construction setting? I can't wait to see you back here for week 2. Thanks again for joining me on this journey. You've already taken the most important step by showing up.